Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is November 2nd, 2021. We'll do a quick market prep for tomorrow, November 3rd, 2021. So we'll look at market update, spot few trends with the ETFs, and look at stock charts, and look at beaten down stocks here. And many of you like low price stocks. We'll look at some of these low price stocks here and see what are good bargains now. And let's look at top stocks, look at few trends like high short ratio, unusual volume, most active stocks, and also look at insider and institution buying here. And we'll look at best way to grow your portfolio with rule of 40, positive net margin, and low debt. So with that, let's jump in and get started here. From a market action perspective, today we had a great rally here. Nice rally in Dow Jones, up 138 today. Nasdaq up 53. S&P 500 up 16. And futures are painting a little bit lower picture here. Futures are down when it comes to S&P, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq. Not too much, a little bit. I think they're waiting for Fed to give some word tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And Russell 2000 is slightly up here. Things can change overnight. We'll keep a watch. So with that, from a stock news perspective, CDC gives okay for immediate distribution of Pfizer COVID vaccine here. That's a great news for folks who have family. I think finally kids can take vaccine and parents can be a little bit assured here that kids are protected. And we got Bed Bath and Beyond here. Shares soared more than 80% after hours. It's a great short squeeze here. I think we should, if you have some stock, you can take some profit off the table slowly and take it from there. And we got Zillow here. Zillow is closing home buying business. They lost around $500 million or so. They're cutting the workforce and earnings miss estimates. So it's a little bit, not so great story here. Zillow went full-fledged home buying a couple of years ago. Now they're sitting on a huge inventory. And we got Lyft here, shares surge after a great quarter and improvement in driver supply. That's a good story here. Finally, hospitality and travel is back. And we got Match here. Match is a matchmaking business here. They see strong growth in paid subscribers, but it came short of revenue forecast. Stock came down a little bit, not too much. And we got Activision Blizzard here. Stock drops more than 10%, following outlook here. And I think we should look at Activision, probably buy slowly and take it from there. We can also buy some gaming stocks and see what we can buy. And global payments here, GPN, stock skids after earnings forecast underwhelms. We can look at GPN and buy slowly. And we got T-Mobile here. This is one of the growth stories here. I think they topped the earnings estimate but miss on the revenue. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll go to Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade and look at what futures are doing now and look at a few stock charts here. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the futures here and take it from there. So as you look through the futures here, let's go into different mode here, right here. Yep. So as you look through here, we got futures. Let's go into a different chart here. All right. So as you look through here, we got S&P 500 future here, up, down a little bit, down 3, not too much down, just 3 points down here. It's a rocket ship here, as you can see here. We can probably wait for a little pullback before buying the index itself and take it from there. As you look through here, we got Nasdaq doing great here. It's up now. I think it's good to buy selective stocks here and take it from there. And we got Dow Jones Industrial Average here, down 32 points here. Again, we can be selective. There are great stocks to buy at these levels here and take it from there. And as we look through here, we got Russell 2000, great 2 days here. Now maybe a little up here, 1.2 here, little bit up, not too much. We'll see how it goes and go from there. And as we look through here, let's look at um, the bonds here. So as you can see here, bonds are also up a little bit, just a little bit, not too much here. Interest rates, as you can see here, down 26, down 0.26 here. That's going to help the stock market. Bond market being big, with the interest rate dropping here a little bit, that can help stock market. And energy is a little bit weaker here, as you can see here, down 1.51 here. We'll wait for energy to come down a little more and then jump in. And gold is a little bit weak here. We can buy our favorite gold stocks here and accumulate slowly. Think about a Barrick Gold and KL and a couple of those names here. And with that, we'll look at few stock charts here and go from there. So as we look through here, we got, let's look at major stocks here and see how they're doing. From a major stock perspective, as we look through here, we got Apple. Apple, after dropping a little bit, now it's starting to go higher, as you can see here, $150. As you see here, we got IV percentile very low, and we got RSI a little bit higher. So I think it's good to wait for a little pullback to buy Apple here. RSI a little high for me. We can wait a little bit. As it comes to Microsoft, Microsoft is a rocket ship here. It exploded higher, as you can see here, and right now it's over bought territory. Good to wait for a little pullback here. And we got Amazon.com here. Amazon is a little bit weaker of the candidates here, as you can see here. It's good to buy some Amazon at these levels. It's going to do very well as you go forward. And we got Facebook. Facebook is a little weak, as you can see here. It's good to buy some Facebook, as there is a lot of promise on Meta here. Metaverse can be good as we go forward. So with that, let's look at one or two more charts here. Let's look at a few more stocks here. Big cap names like Google. Google is doing great. As you can see here, RSI is 57. A little bit hot for me. We'll wait for a little pullback here. Netflix is a great rocket ship, as you can see here. It's again overbought territory. Not good. We should not touch at this point. Wait for a little pullback. And we got Nvidia rocket ship, as you can see here. Great performance here. I think it's good to wait a little bit. As you can see here, it's overbought at these levels. We should wait for a little pullback. And we got J&J here. J&J, I think you can still buy at these levels here and accumulate. It's a good one. And as you look through here, let's look at a few more and go from there. So we got a few more here. We got, let's go to stock chart 3 here. All right, we got a few more here. We got Futu, as you can see here, Chinese-based, actually Hong Kong-based stock trading company. RSI is very low here. You could buy some Futu slowly. And we got Nova. Nova is also down, as you can see here. Right now, RSI is, let's see, Nova is up here. We should not be touching Nova at these levels. Better to wait a little bit. And we got Tiger. Tiger is down a little bit. Good to accumulate Tiger. And we got Lexi here. LX is also down. You could accumulate. We'll look at one more chart here and go from there. Let's look at a few more here. As you look through here, Tesla is a rocket ship. I think it's good to wait a little bit. It's overbought. RSI is 85. As you can see here, it's in the overbought territory. Better to wait for a little pullback here. AbbVie is doing great here. RSI is 70. Good to wait for a pullback. And we got Square here. Square, as you can look through here, RSI is 47. You could still buy Square. And I think we can buy some fintech stocks at these levels here. And we got CrowdStrike, one of my favorite stock here. RSI is 48. That means you can still buy some CrowdStrike and take it from there. So with that, now what we'll do is, we'll look at major trends here in the ETF and see what we can do. I will jump into the spreadsheet here to look at ETF trends. So as you look through here, we got major indices here. We got S&P 500 at the top here. Nice volume, as you can see here, 47 million shares traded here. As you look through here, we got nice RSI level here, 70. I would not be touching at these levels. It's one of the highest here. Next highest is QQQ 71, as you can see here. I would be looking at E EEM here, emerging MSI emerging market here. It's a good one here, with a little bit lower RSI. We could also look at XLC here with the Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, some of those stocks here. And as we look through here, we got precious metals here, gold and silver. You could buy some of those also, a little bit lower RSI. Other areas are all super hot at this time. S&P 500 hot, and we got here QQQ very hot here, and all the other sectors like XLK super hot here. And look here, XLY 83, it's super hot here. I think we should wait for a little pullback here and selectively buy some stock. There are great stock to buy at this time. Also, we should be selective here and take it from there. And now what we'll do is we'll look at a few major trends here and see what we can make out. So what I'll do is I'll turn this off here and look at the major trends. All right. So from a major trend perspective, let's also sort this by volume here. I think it's already sorted. So we got clean energy doing great here. Look at the RSI level here, 79. So it's super hot here. I think we should not buy clean energy at these levels. On the other hand, we got ARKG, Human Genomics. That's a little bit soft right now. You can buy some great human genomic stocks here with the ARK, which is a major ETF, a little bit down here. And we got semiconductors super hot here, RSI 66 doing great here. I think we should wait for a little pullback here. And solar, it's again great here, RSI 75. A couple months ago, solar was down in the dumps here. Now it came back up very nicely. And then we got here biotechnology. You can still buy some biotechnology stocks here. Biotech is down. Cannabis is down here with the MJ down, as you can see here, RSI 43. And as you scan through here, we got space is down and social media down. You could look at those also. Otherwise, everything is super hot here. Autonomous driving, RSI 75, super hot here. I think it's good to be selective and take it from there. And next we'll look at a few countries here and see what countries are hot and what is not so hot. So let's go here and look at few countries. All right. We'll also look at the sorting. I think we sorted by volume here. That's great. United States is doing great here. RSI 70 for S&P 500. I would focus on a little bit lower RSI candidates like EEM, FXI is also a good one, China large cap here, and Brazil is great here. Lowest RSI, as you can see here, 37. We could buy some of these Brazil stocks here. Think about PAGS, StoneCo, and some of those names. China is again very low here, RSI 51. You could buy some Chinese names. Japan is down here, and we got Hong Kong down. South Korea, again, we could buy this ETF itself or some South Korean names. And EWW, Mexico is down. You could buy that one too. And we got a few more like Australia. And as we scan through here, we got India down a little bit, trying to bounce a little bit today. Latin America down. ECH, which is Chile, down a little bit, trying to bounce today. And we got South Africa down again. We could buy these areas and go from there. So now what we'll do is we'll look at we will actually look at stock market and what stocks are great here, what we can buy now. So with that, I'll jump in here. As you can scan through here, I have sorted this by 5-day volume here, and I also sorted, I also filtered this by volume, let's do one thing. I think volume is 1 million and up here. We want to look at very liquid stocks here. As you scan through here, we got CRTX here. This stock dropped like a bag of hammer yesterday. Right now recovered very nicely in 1 day here. I think still we could buy CRTX and accumulate. Still down 71% in the last 5 days. And we got Dell here. Dell is down big time, 51% today. It's good to slowly buy some Dell. Dell always comes back up. And we got Chegg here. Chegg got obliterated here with online learning. Not so great at this time. That's why Chegg came down drastically. I would be a buyer of Chegg here and take it from there. Look what's happening to Best here. It's been dropping, after the news that Best is selling their logistics business to a competitor. Now it's, right now it's zero, meaning it did not move much today. I would be a buyer of Best here and accumulate slowly. And then we got few more here. Keep watching the green background here. Those are the stocks with the nice nice rule of 40 here with gross margin and sales growth greater than 40%. Good one to buy. Look what's happened to shift 4 here. One of my favorite, played down again. I think it's good to slowly buy some shift 4 here and accumulate. And all these stocks, as you can see here, are down big. You could look at great stocks here, like Zendesk is a good one, trying to bounce back here today a little bit. Upwork, again, a great one. You could buy this one too. Twilio, one of my favorite here, and GPN, and so on and so forth. What we'll do now is it's a little difficult to look at this whole big list. We'll look at this list by market capitalization. First look at small cap, then mid cap, then large cap, so that we get a good idea of what to buy. So with that, let's go in here and look at the market cap here. Start with the small cap. All right, let's look at small cap here. And we can also have nano and micro and small. These are all very small cap stocks here. All right, so as you look through here, we got small cap. Now we got CRTX, best, DBVT, GNUS, all these small cap stocks here. Keep watching sales growth here. Some of them have got nice sales growth. First, what I will do is sort the gross margin here. We want to see gross margin greater than 10% here, so that way these are great companies having some nice gross margin. As you look through here, keep watching your 5-day drop here, big 5-day drop here. Stocks are beaten down, and some stocks are doing nice from a sales growth perspective. As you can see here, all the ones in green background, nice sales growth and gross margin, satisfy rule of 40 here. You could buy these names here and slowly accumulate, and given these are down big time. And what we'll also do is we'll eliminate some of these high debtors here, and let's say debt ratio less than 0.6 here, so you get a little bit solid candidates here. There you go. So now we get the solid candidates with the small cap stocks here. You could buy these names here. ATER down again. I know some of you are holding ATER. It's good to accumulate this one slowly into the downturn. I know it's painful right now. I'm sure this will come back. And we got a few more as you look through here. Gold, we got I am gold here, down as you can see here. Good one to buy. Let's also do one thing. Let's say RSI less than 51 here, so that way you really get these beaten down stocks here. There you go. Now we are really getting beaten down stock here. You could look at these names here and buy them slowly and take it from there. So as you look through here, we got GoTo. Again, GoTo is a good one. As I was talking about earlier, it oscillates between 2.9 and 3.5, 3.10. Good trading here. You could buy and sell this every other day or so. Goes up and down nicely. So with that, even growth generation is a good one. I love this one too. It's a good one to accumulate. So what we'll do now is we'll look at mid cap stocks here and see what we can buy. Keep looking here. I love TTCF at these levels. It's trying to bounce back nicely. Keep watching how the stocks are doing in the near term here. If it is bouncing back in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, that tells you the stock is turning around. Keep watching insider and institutions here. All these are good ones where institutions are buying or insiders are buying. You could buy along with them. So with that, I'll jump in here, look at the mid cap names here and see what we can buy in mid cap. So from a mid cap perspective, we got again sorted by 5 day drop here, big time 5 day drop. Stocks are dropped off big time. You could look at these names here. We got BHG. Again, there is a nice gross margin, but there is no sales growth. You could look at LOPE, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, satisfies rule of 40 here. And we got Tuya, Bumble. Bumble, as you can see here, came down. I think this is because Match.com a little bit tapered down on the forecast here. That's why even Bumble came down. You could buy Bumble at these levels here. And we got a few more here. A gold stock here, AUY. You could buy this one too. A great buy here. And we got a Chile stock here. You can buy this one also. And we got a few more gold stocks which are down big time. And we got GGB here, again a good one to buy at these levels here. Keep watching this, stocks turning around here, like AUY right now it's 0.0%. That shows it cannot go much lower from here. And we got a few more names here. KGC here, again gold stock here, good one. And keep watching here. We got a few more names. I like stock like Big Commerce also here. Stock has been down big time. You could buy slowly. And we got a few more names as you can look through here. YY, again a good one here. Whips, it's been going down off late. Look here, it's improving in 1 month here. So that's why it's turning around slowly. And same story with Huya. It's up in 1 month here. You could slowly buy and accumulate. And we got a few more names here. I also like to buy Virgin here, SPCE at these levels here. Look, it's trying to bounce back here. It's a good one. And we got a few more names as you can look through. Zynga is a good one. I would buy some Zynga at these levels here. C3AI is a good one. This can also go higher. And we got a few more as you can think through here. Sage is a great stock trying to turn around finally. You could buy some Sage and accumulate. And you got Olo here again. Olo is a great restaurant, application software platform here. It will help restaurants with the takeout. I think it's a good one here. Online ordering is the short form for Olo. Olo is online ordering. I think you can buy this one also at these levels here and take it from there. And I love Riot Blockchain at these levels here. Great stock here, trying to go higher. Still RSI is low here. You could, I think probably you should wait for a little pullback here. I've been buying Riot Blockchain now. Nice gain here. That's a good one. So what we'll do is now let's look at large cap names here and see what we can buy in the large cap area. So when it comes to large cap, we got great names as you can see here. We got Twilio, GPN, one of my favorite here. CGSP, I don't buy this too much here, but as you can see, down big time here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. You can take advantage of that. Robinhood is one of my favorite here. I've been buying this and accumulating. It's a small uptick here. You could still buy Robinhood at these levels. Fidelity, a great one here. You could buy this one. And we got a few more like Whale. Garmin is a great one. It cannot go any lower. Look here, it's turning around finally. That's a good one here. And we got DoorDash again turning around slowly here. And you could buy Pinterest, KL, which is again a gold play here. Pags is a great one to buy at these levels and take it from there. We got a few more here. Dynatrace, I think it's slowly turn around here. You could buy some Dynatrace here. Newmont, great gold stock here. You could buy that one too. And Barrick Gold is one of my favorite here. You could buy this one safely and accumulate. As you look through, we got a few more large cap stock here, all beaten down. Good to buy at these levels here, and low RSI, as you can look through here in the RSI column here. I like many of these stocks. I've been selectively buying them. Look here, we got Indian stocks like Wipro, Infosys. Again, great stocks here. And now let's look at mega cap names here. These are really 250 million, 250 billion plus market cap here, and see if there's an opportunity there. So now we got very few of these mega cap with the low RSI here and low debt level. We could look at PayPal, J&J, TSM, which is Taiwan Semi, and Intl, Facebook, all work here. You could buy this selectively and take it from there. So with that, what we'll do is we'll remove this market cap filter here and look at few more trends. Great. So what we'll do now is we'll look at high short ratio names, and we want good ones. We'll keep these keep these filters here, so that way we get good ones. So with that, let's jump in here and look at a quick sort here by highest short ratio. There you go. So now we should get highest short ratio candidate at the top. As you can see here, ATER down, for last 1 year, as you can see here. Nice insider buy. I know it takes a little more patience here. I think it's okay to slowly keep adding to your position here. If you already have it, just wait a little longer. If you don't have it, you can slowly acquire some stock here and take it from there. And GoTo is one of my favorite trading stock of late. Goes up and down drastically. Still high short ratio. You could buy when it's below $3 and accumulate slowly. And DD, as you can see, a stock is down of late here. Nice nice short ratio, 36%. You could buy DD slowly. And Tattooed Chef is also a good one. You could buy slowly. It's been going up slowly but surely, as you can see here. And then you got a few more here. Tiger, one of my favorite here. Good to accumulate slowly. And you got Oatly, parts.com, again one of my favorite here. Parts.com is trying to go higher, as you can see here. Good short squeeze type situation here. And we got a few more. Doximity is one of my favorite here, up nicely 10% in the last 5 days. And Riot Blockchain is already having a nice short squeeze type scenario here, going up nicely. And then you got few more here. AI, C3 AI, looks like there is also high short ratio here. This is one of my favorite one. You could buy this one. And we got few more like Big Commerce, great play here. So I would look at these names here with the high short ratio. As I scan through here, you can go all the way up to 10% here. Afterwards, you'll start getting a short ratio dropping off here. There are still some great stocks, as you can see here, with PAGs, one of my favorite here. And you could also look at OLO and so on and so forth. But if you want to play a short squeeze game, stay like short ratio 10% or higher. That will give you the biggest bang for the buck here. So with that, now let's remove this sort, and let's look at what stocks you can sell put options here and go from there. So let me go here and put the filter on here and say we want to sell put option here. There you go. So what we'll also do is okay, all these stocks have got nice price point here. That's a good one. And let's see if we have any other filters here. I think we don't have any other filter. That's good here. So with that, these are the good ones. If you want to buy some if you want to sell some put options, you can look at these names here. Nice gross margin here, and many of these have got nice sales growth also. You could safely sell some put option given the IV percentile is high, as you can see here. What I will do is, with this filter, it gets a little more restrictive. That's why you don't see too much names here. Let me remove this, filter here and do it a little more methodically here and take it from there. So if you want to sell put option, you want a high IV percentile. So we could say here IV percentile greater than say 45% or so. Let's say 45 here. Now you get great names here with the high IV percentile. Let's also sort this by IV percentile here. There you go. We want largest at the top. There, now we are getting a lot of these great names as you can see here, IV percentile top. So we'll also say price greater than 30, so that way you can make some money selling put options. You can get some good premium. So now we get a very short list as you can see here. You could buy put options on these names. RSI is low here as you can see. IV percentile is high. You could really bring in some nice premium by selling put option on these names. Many of them have got nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Right now they are down a little bit with the lower RSI. Good time to buy, good time to sell some put option on these candidates here. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at few more scenarios here. Let me take this sort filter off here. So what we can do is we could look at heavy insider buying. These are some of my favorite candidates where insider buying is high. So what we'll do is we'll go here and we can say we want to look at high insider buy or high institution buy. So that way it's a good way to look at these names here. So we got one name here. Let's remove here our price filter so that we get more candidates here. So keep watching here. We got high insider buy or high institution buy, that combination here. It's right now it's a little bit restrictive because we got a couple of filters here. We could remove some filters and see if we get better candidates here. Let's do one thing. Let's remove all the filters and start from top here. As you look through here, we got all these stocks here. Let's start with the volume filter here. We want volume to be greater than 1 mil. So let's put a filter here on the volume and take it from there. We want volume greater than 1 million here. We got check here. That's good. And now we can go in here and say we want uh, basically high institutions or high insider buying here. There we go. So this should give us a nice short list as you can see here. You could look at these names here. What I would like to do is I think all these are great names as you can see here. We could avoid the high debtors here by putting this filter here less than 0.6. That should give you a nice list of stocks here. As you can see here, all these work here. We got nice sales growth in many cases, low debt candidates here, low RSI, and there's a nice insider buy or institution buy. I would look at these candidates here. Given they're beaten down with the low RSI, you could buy these names here. And as we have the catalyst, which is insider buy or institution buy. So, keep watching here. Some of them are very low price stocks here, like BBI, CWBR, and so on and so forth. You could play along here and buy some of these names, especially take advantage of these and go from there. So now what we'll do is we'll look at a few more patterns here, few more trends. One of my favorite trend is TTM Squeeze indicator, as many of you know. So we can look at TTM Squeeze and see what we have in store for TTM Squeeze here. So let's filter this, and get back here, and let's filter by TTM Squeeze here and see what stocks we can buy using TTM Squeeze indicator. All right, so we got all our TTM Squeeze. Let me hide some of these columns so it does not distract us and take it from there. There you go. So now we got our TTM Squeeze indicator here. I will go a little bit like this here. So as we scan through here, we got stocks like Honest, Equity, True, which is True Core, NTRB, so on and so forth. As you scan through here, all of them have got low, let's actually say RSI is less than 51. So we get a candidates where there's a low RSI, there's a good chance for a bounce here. There you go, low RSI. And we can also say we don't want high debtors here. We can say debt ratio less than 0.6 here. There you go. So I think now we are getting good candidates here. These are the good candidates, as you can see here. Nice either 1 day, 3 day, weekly or monthly squeeze here. And these names here are beaten down from a IV percentile perspective. Keep watching IV percentile 40 to 51, all below 51 here. You could take advantage of these and buy these stocks here. Keep watching how the stock is doing in 1 day, 5 day. If the stock already has a nice squeeze here, like NTRB, I would shy away here. Don't jump in, not worth it. But if the stock is having a small uptick here, like Honest Brands here, you could buy at these levels here. It will continue its momentum here. Given there is a 3 day squeeze here, it can go up for a couple more days, even higher. And then you got stock like TrueCar here. It's been going down here, and it's got a monthly squeeze here. By looking at the squeeze chart, you can make the determination: is it going to go higher or lower? So with that, we can quickly go here, look at TrueCar in Thinkorswim just to get some idea here. So with that, let's go here and look at squeeze chart here and go from there. There you go. So let's quickly look at one stock here. We'll not spend too much time on this one here. We are looking at TrueCar. So as you look through TrueCar, we looked at the monthly squeeze here, dot here, as you can see. And as you look through here on the C wave, long-term C wave, it's actually pointing downwards here a little bit. It's I would have liked it to curve up here, but it's not curving up yet. So I would be waiting and watching this a little bit. If you're a contrarian, you can buy, but the chart indicates right now it may not be a right good time to buy TrueCar here. But if you're a contrarian, you could take some small position and take it from there. So with that, let's jump in here and look at a few more trends. With that, let me remove this TTM squeeze indication here and look at a few more stocks here. And let's also unhide this whole section so we can use it as we scan through here. So next what we'll do is we'll look at some unusual volume. Typically, I love to look at unusual volume candidates here. That'll give you a good idea what's going on at this time. So with that, let's go in here and look at relative volume and look at unusual volume type candidates here. I will say relative volume greater than 1.5. This tells you the stocks whose volume is 1.5 times higher than normal volume here. So with that, as we scan through here, these are the stocks with nice volume here. No surprise, we got CRTX here. It's up 19% today. It was down big time. It can go still higher. As you can scan through here, all these stocks have got nice volume here. You could look at some of these names and buy them slowly. Given it's beaten down with the low RSI, you could look at some of these names. And next what we'll do is we'll notch it even a level higher and say we want even higher unusual volume. So let's say volume here, relative volume greater than 2, so that way you get even stronger candidates here with a huge volume. As you look through, we got a few more here. Keep watching here. PRT is one of my favorite stock here, going higher with the good volume. And we got a few more like Riot Blockchain, GPN. All these have got nice volume here. Even Sage has been bouncing off late, as you can see here. So keep watching. So the trick here is look at the stock which is bouncing slowly, going higher. Like Honest is a good one. You could buy here, and you could look at names with a small bounce like this one here, ANNX, $16 stock. You could still buy here with this bounce here and a nice volume. And you could look at stocks like Sage, a great one. And you could look at even Jobs. Now Jobs has gone up already. SOI, this you could buy this one too. So that's the trick here. Keep watching for a small bounce and high volume or unusual volume. Those are the good ones you can slowly buy and accumulate. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at few more trends here. Let me take this filter off here. All right. So one thing I also love is normally I like to see how are the analysts doing here. So let's look at analyst recommendation, either buy or strong buy. So those are the good candidates to look at and take it from there. So now we got stocks with the analyst saying strong buy or a buy. Let's also make sure volume is good here. I think we got the volumes filter already on here. Let's say volume greater than 1 mil. There you go. So these are all the stocks where there's a nice analyst rating here, either buy or a strong buy. And let's also sort this by beaten down stocks here with the 5-day performance being down. There you go. So now you get all these beaten down stocks at the top here, 5-day dropping so much. Still, these have got a nice analyst recommendation with a buy or a strong buy. So that's why these are the good ones, because analysts are thinking these are better ones. Look at Robinhood, one of my favorite here. After dropping big time, it's trying to improve here. You could buy this one too. And look at CWBR. It's also trying to bounce from these levels here. You could buy that one too. So with that, I think this is how we kind of get an idea and buy some of these beaten down stocks and take advantage. And then now what we'll do is we'll look at some candidates where price is very low price stocks as we call it, and see if we can benefit from that trend here. So with that, let me turn this filter off here, the analyst recommendation filter, and let's look at the low price stocks. So let's say price less than 15. So that's a sweet spot for many folks here because it gives a nice outsized gain. There you go. So these are all the stocks which are less than $15. Keep watching here. Let's sort it by beaten down stocks here, smallest to largest. So these are the low price stocks here, beaten down big time in last 5 days. Some of them are trying to turn around, like Rafael here, trying to turn around. It's a good one. You could buy at these levels here. Nice insider and institution buy, as you can see here. And we got few more. You can focus on sales growth candidates here with the green background here. Those could be the good ones here. Even otherwise, if it's bouncing in near term here, like 10-day, 1 month, you could buy them slowly and take it from there. And keep watching your Tiger, one of my favorite stocks at these levels here. And we got a few more as you can scan through here. You could look at these names here. And you could buy them given their low price stocks here, and seem to be doing pretty well. So what we can also do here, we can put our gross margin filter on and say, hey, we want only stocks the gross margin greater than 10%. So you get even better candidates here. Keep watching here. All these are low price stocks, as you can see here. Nice gross margin. Many of these have got nice net margin. Few of them I would say. You could look at these names here and go from there. All are low debt candidates here. Great ones to buy and take advantage of this small cap stock with the outsized gain type opportunity here. So next what we'll do is we'll look at one or two more trends here. One thing we noticed is of late all these gaming stocks are a little bit down. We could look at gaming stocks here and see if it's worth buying at these levels. So with that, let's go in here and look at the trends and see if we have gaming trends set here. So what we'll do is we'll go into the industry here and look at the gaming. That could be a good one. We'll actually look at the sector here and go to one of these sectors here. I think these are in the communication services here. We could start there and go to the industry. Now we'll get a shorter list here and go to electronic gaming here. That's a good one. And we could look at these names here and take it from there. We'll also sort this a little bit so we get 5-day lowest performance here. I think it's already sorted. Let's do one more sort here. So there you go. So keep watching here. We got a lot of these gaming stocks here, and as you look through here, we got many of them with high RSI. We could turn them off here and look at the low RSI candidates here. Let's say less than 51 here. Now you got beaten down gaming stocks here. We got a bunch of these names like Zynga here, EGLX, nice sales growth, nice gross margin. NCTY again, it's down big time. You could look at some of these names here, and also I think today Activision Blizzard fell big time. You could look at that one too. So with that, we'll look at let's see if any other trend. We could look at space stocks here. That's one thing that's not doing great of late. We could see if we can benefit from this space stock going down of late. And let's go to our trend here. There you go. Now we get our space stocks here. Looks like there's not too many space stocks. Let's go all the way up here. There you go. So we got some of these great space stocks here. Keep watching RSI levels as usual. Many of these are down, as you can see, at low RSI levels. And I think one of them here, IRDM, is a little high RSI, but many of these are low RSI candidates. Let's say RSI is less than 51 here. You will get beaten down type candidates here. You could buy these names here, all space stocks here. One of them is Virgin Galactic here. You could buy this one also, and these are all the great stocks you could buy here. And if you want stronger candidates, focus on low debt ratio, like L3 Harris is a good one here. Raytheon is a good one to buy at these levels, and even Virgin Galactic is also okay. And keep watching even let's see here, even Boeing works here. You could buy some Boeing also at these levels and take it from there. I also like Lockheed Martin. It's also a great one. So with that, let's turn this filter off here. And one last thing we'll do is look at what stocks we can buy call options here and go from there. We'll put the filter on here, and to buy call options, we want to make sure we got low RSI, so we get beaten down names here. So we can say RSI less than point I'll say 50 here. Let's say less than 50. And we want to make sure IV percentile is very low here. Let's say IV percentile less than 45 or even 40 is better. So now we are getting all these great candidates. We want to make sure RSI is low, and we want to make sure IV percentile is actually low here, less than 40. There you go. And one more last thing we'll do is volume. Let's make sure volume is high. Let's say volume is greater than 1 million here. So now we get great candidates with liquid stocks here, nice volume, low RSI as you can see here, and low IV percentile. These are the candidates you could buy some call option here. Let's also say we want low debt here, less than zero point 0.6. And we could also say we want gross margin greater than 10%, so you get even stronger candidates here. There you go. So you could look at these stocks here. These, some of them are low price stocks. If the price is low, you could buy the stock outright. If the price is high, like Twilio as an example, or CGSP, you could buy call option or a call spread. Even Robinhood for that matter, it's a low price stock, $34. You could buy stock outright, or you could buy some call option and go from there. And you could do same thing for Bumble, which has been beaten down off late here. And you could look at few other stocks like AEM. It's again a good one, and so on and so forth. So there are a lot of good stocks that you could buy call options and take it from there. So with that, we'll wrap it up today. As usual, happy investing and trading. Please subscribe. Thank you very much.